get straight into this video on how to fix over bleaching and tying the knots. Your tied knots on your lace wigs. Don't worry, don't fret. It happens to the best of us, and we're gonna get straight into it. Here are things you'll need: a mixing bowl, a dye of your choice. I use Bigen, a comb with a rat tail, and a Spoolie. You can get these off of Amazon for cheap. We're going to take the mixing bowl and the semi-color dye in jet black, and you just need a little bit, not too much. Then we're going to grab our Spoolie and we're just going to mix that up really good and get our Spoolie a nicely dabbration on it. And we're going to start from the roots, lightly pressing on it and work our way down. You want to be very light when you're touching on the roots because you want to avoid making them back black. So if you see me, it's being sped up, but I'm taking my time, because the last thing you want to do is have to go back and try to bleach those knots, which is going to be a nightmare. So again, I'm getting as close to the roots as possible. And just take your time. It's probably going to take about a good 30 minutes to get through your whole head if you over bleached it as much as I did. To avoid bleaching it, make sure you just sit and you watch it, because I waited 25 to 30 minutes like I usually do. But for some reason this hair took the bleach extremely well, and so when I came back it was over bleached. So just be mindful of that. And we're just going to part. And we're going to go through and do the same thing. As being repetitive. I'm going to show this to you guys, or to you ladies, whoever's watching this process again. And make sure that you get a decent amount of the dye on your Spoolie. I believe if I would have went in with just a tad bit more, I would have achieved the look I wanted the first time. But I'll show you guys exactly what to do if this doesn't take as well as you want to. And be sure that you get a semi-permanent and not an actual permanent dye. And if you notice that it's letting up over the times that you're washing it, just be sure to redo this process as much as needed. Okay, so I've already did the whole entire hair. Now looking on my camera, I can tell that I didn't go in as much as I should have, but just be mindful to try to get it all done right the first time. And I let this sit for about 30 minutes. After this, I went through and I plucked my hair knots and I styled it as desired. And this is what it looked like. I can see that I still have some brassiness right there in the middle part of my hair. And so I'm going to grab some black spray from my local beauty supply store, and I'm just going to spray another Spoolie. Put some on the Spoolie, just spray it generously. And then I'm just going to go as close to the roots as possible, filling it in until it's where I desire or where I'm okay with. Or you can do what many hairstylists do these days and grab a rat tail comb, the plastic ones, not the just metal tip ones. Place it directly on the part and then spray the black spray. But I tend to have like that dryness right there. So I went in with the spoolie just on the areas that needed it, and touched up all the areas where I felt needed a little bit more attention. So I'm pretty much happy with it at this point. I hope that this helped someone. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video.